Anthropic, the company that builds Claude, just asked the world to pause AI development before models start improving themselves. If you're a small business owner watching this and thinking that's a frontier lab problem, I have bad news. On my home server, one agent is already writing the system prompt for another agent, and it's been doing it for months. Most takes on this story come from journalists who've never deployed an agent in production. I run 4 autonomous agent stacks daily for client workflows. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what recursive AI looks like at the small business scale, and why the pause Anthropic is asking for won't reach you. Let's start with what they actually said. Anthropic published a position arguing that AI development is approaching a point where models can meaningfully contribute to building the next generation of models. Their words, not mine. They're calling for coordinated, international slowdowns, hard evaluation gates, and a pause on recursive self-improvement before the loop closes. Coming from the lab that ships Claude, that's not a marketing line. That's an engineering team looking at internal numbers and getting nervous. Here's the part nobody in the news cycle is showing you. Recursive AI, the thing Anthropic is afraid of at the frontier, is already running on consumer hardware at a smaller scale. Let me describe what I mean concretely. A small business owner I work with had a typical setup: Gmail piling up, leads going cold, invoices typed by hand. We deployed an agent stack. One agent classifies every incoming email and tags intent. A second agent drafts replies and posts them to a chat channel for review. A third agent watches what gets approved versus edited, and then rewrites the prompts of the first 2 agents every week based on what worked. That third agent is the scary one. It's not improving itself, but it is improving the agents around it without a human touching a single prompt file. That business now processes around 200 autonomous decisions a day across email and chat. Roughly 80% never see a human before they execute. And that setup runs on a regular machine in the back office. No GPU cluster. No frontier model training run. Just Claude, a queue, and some glue code. Multiply that by 10,000 solopreneurs and small agencies doing the same thing right now, and you can see why the Anthropic memo, while correct in spirit, is aimed at the wrong audience. Frontier labs can pause. They have boards, lawyers, and government calls. The distributed builder layer, the people wiring Claude into invoicing systems, lead gen pipelines, and customer support, will not pause. There is no mechanism to make them. The horse left the barn about 18 months ago when tool use and long context shipped. So what does this actually mean if you run a 5-person business? It means the competitive gap is not going to be between you and OpenAI. It's going to be between you and the competitor down the road who quietly wired up 3 agents to handle email triage, quote, generation, and follow-up, while you were still debating whether AI is a fad. The pause debate is a distraction from the real question, which is whether your operations are already being out-automated. Here's the one thing you can do this week. Pick the single most repetitive workflow in your business. Email triage, quote, drafting, invoice reconciliation, lead follow-up, whatever bleeds the most hours. Write down every decision a human makes in that workflow and what information they need to make it. That document is the spec for your first agent. You don't need a recursive self-improving system. You need one agent that handles one job reliably. That's the foundation. Everything Anthropic is warning about is built on top of that exact pattern, just scaled up by a few orders of magnitude. My honest take. If you want to see what autonomous agents actually look like running real client workflows, not slideware, head to BizflowAI.io and check the build examples. While you're here, hit subscribe and ring the bell so the next breakdown of where AI actually is not where the headlines say it is, finds you.